Welcome back, everybody, to the WGP number one tour. Here we got the SIAM WATERCRAFT WGP number one Asian Championships 2024 from Osaka, Japan, just outside in the NISHIKINOHAMA Park. Hello, everybody. I'm Dave Arnold, and we're getting ready for the Endurance Open class. Very excited. Of course, Gian-Bruno Pastorello is the man to beat. He was the winner from the first race. And you can see this Le Mans start. You see Kylie Elmers there. Getting ready for the signal here. Look at that, Gian-Bruno Pastorello with a great start. Boy, he was quick. That boat really fired. You see the number 4 making a good run at it now. So Pastorello on the number 8 machine. Number 4 is Sabino Sar Maglamote, the 4th out of the Philippines. So Phil Ansali in the 33, he was second in the first run. Kylie Elmers with third. Youssef Al-Kafan. And then you got fifth. There was Marcel Louis Busson, followed by Jarnuka Alexei out of Russia was sixth. And it looks like Pastorello out with a great run right now. Next time by, we'll get some established running order here for the Endurance Open. Seeing BJ Heng down there, hanging out, watching his rider from the Philippines, Busan. BJ, legend in the Philippines, a well-known rider also in Lake Havasu. As we're watching Gian-Bruno Pastorello. There's the number 4 machine there. That's Sabina Zar. Doing a good job there. Oh, a heartbreaker. The number 70, Terapong Pimpawat. Once again, we thank a lot of our sponsors here. Of course, SIAM WATERCRAFT being our title sponsor. Main sponsors for the WGP number 1 tour, Thai Airways, 2W, the Sports Authority of Thailand, National Sports Development Fund, Freedom Racing, Sea-Doo, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Quakey Sense, our co-sponsors, Tone, the Bell Factory, and CZ, and of course, collaboration with the IJSBA, International Jet Sports Boating Association, the Asian Association of Watercraft, and then Waterjet Federation, the JJSA, Japan Jet Sports Association, and of course, all under the WGP number 1 Waterjet World Grand Prix. as we're watching John Bruno Pastorello. John Bruno, multi-time champion, a champion of the King's Cup. He's won at Havasu. So John Bruno, a current leader out there, followed by the number 4 that we talked about earlier, Sabino Zar Maglamont out of the Philippines. The number 7 going to be Charnuka Alexi. And the 33, that's Phil Insali. He's had a great run here. He's already won big race here, the Asian Cup. And it looks like the number 4 coming in, an issue. I know it's not time for fuel, so there had to be something going on with the ski. Trying to figure this one out here. One of our Filipino riders. Trying to help out. As we got back up front here with John Bruno Pastorello. Pastorello really setting the pace right now. And you can see that big gap back there, especially now that Sabino has pulled off. We're watching now in second place, Charnuka Alexi, or it should be, I believe, Alexi Charnuka team, Charnuka Racing, so Alexi. Sometimes first name last, last name first. Phil Insali on the 33. And it sounded like the number 4 just got running again there, Sabino Zar Maglamont. Alexi, of course, from Russia. And back to our leader, Jean Bruno Pastorello. So the Russian, Alexei Charnuka, second place right now. The rain's held off here a little bit. Expect a little bit more later this afternoon. But for right now, good conditions for these endurance riders. There's Phil Insali on the 33 machine. As we take a look there at Phil Insali out of Cambodia, Team Flamingo Racing. Now let's try to find Kylie Elmers here. She was third in the first race. And heard a reaction from the crowd down there. I'm not sure what happened. Watching Phil Insali down, the 33. And oh man, it was someone got ejected. The number 4. That was the Filipino rider, Sabino Zar Metclickmop, the 4th. Solly currently running in that 3rd position. And hearing some reaction in the crowd. I wonder what's going on down there. That's the number 7 there, Alexei Chanuka. Currently running in that 2nd position on the number 7. Another Kawasaki. Kawasaki, of course, running 1 and 2 right now. Boy, I can hear the superchargers whining in my ears from out on the boats out there. Things are really turned up. And you can see Phil Solly not that far back from Alexei. Boy, Alexei knows that he gave a little look back there. You can see him getting up in that attack position, flying down the back straightaway. Coming like a Russian into winter now. Boy, those superchargers screaming out there. 80 plus mile an hour boats. Absolutely crazy. Back to 3rd place there, Phil Solly, who does have Alexei Chanuka in his sights. You can see that spray right in front of him there. So the battle for 2nd continues as Solly in the 3rd position tries to chase him down. Again, 35 minutes plus 1 lap. We started just around 1 o'clock here, so we're about 14 minutes into this thing. And look at this, side-by-side action. Solly, Chanuka, the Cambodian goes into 2nd, the Russian back to 3rd. They were literally bond line to bond line there. So impressive the run by Phil and Solly for Team Flamingo Racing. Man, endurance racing has really turned it up here for sure. But now, can he reel in Jean Bruno Pastorello is the question. As we watch Solly negotiate the turns. Perfect conditions right now for racing. Yeah, and you can see he's already stretched out the little distance between him and Alexei Chanuka. Solly. And there's Pastorello. So Pastorello not that far out in front. Still a great battle going on. Solly riding like a man possessed at this point, or a young man possessed, I should say. Back to Alexei Shinuka on the number 7, the third place rider. All right, we see we're trying to come back around, find Jean Bruno. And there he is, Jean Bruno Pastorello, the winner from run number 1, looking to back it up here as he continues to lead here in the second run of Endurance Open. Let's take another look at this pass here with Phil Solly. He is literally right next to him. Solly keeping his head straight and forward. And Alexei Shinuka doing the same thing. And he gets pushed. He tries to come back, swap it in there, but Solly had already made the pass and made it stick. Beautiful move. But look at Alexei, though. He's actually turning back up again, trying to reel in Solly. 35 minutes is a long time out there. So you got to, not only you have to last, the machine has to last. As we look at Jean Bruno Pastorello one more time, the number 8, as he continues to lead. And Solly's challenging Bruno. Oh my, Bruno just turned it up a notch. And where did he come from? The Team Kawasaki Pastorello performance or competition. Riding for his home country of France. Very impressed with Phil Solly, though. He got right up there. Pastorello knows he cannot rest. Solly was second in the first run. 2 motos. I mean, if you win, if he wins the second moto, he'd win it all. If Pastorello stays there, he will take it for sure. And there's Kylie Elmers, the 553, as Bruno starting to come up. We saw Kylie Elmers as Jean Bruno Pastorello. Starting to see a little bit of lap traffic right now. The number 8 gets by another boat there as we go by the seawall. As we go back to Phil Solly, he just appears behind the seawall, reappears, trying to hunt down Bruno on the number 8. Jean Bruno passing some of the slower traffic out there. A man on a mission. Is one of them starting to race with him. He's like, what are you doing? I'm leading. All right, I got more throttle. I'll put some more distance in between us. He's a very confident rider. And there's the number 18 machine. Or one of our Japanese riders, Team Avanza. Let me see if I can find him in my other sheet here. 18 is Shimawakita Takisha out of Japan. As we stick with Bruno, our leader, back to Solly out of Cambodia, riding for Team Flamingo Racing. Really watching how smooth Solly is. Just the pass he put on Alexei was amazing, and just kept that, head forward. Sometimes you look over the other rider, you kind of want to drift over. You don't want any contact. You can see Alexei back there, still not that far off the pace, but he might have some company. I see Alexi charging hard. Solly coming by the tower one more time. You can see the checkered buoy there. There's the 26, Michael Lubasson down a little bit. There's the K5, Jim Won Kim out of South Korea, Marine Mechanic Korea. They had a quick shot there. There's the number 7, third place. Again, Alexi Charnuka. He's still attacking the course. Just got word that Yuchi Furuhara, the 700, just came in as we were watching Alexi Chanuka, the Russian rider. So once again, the top three, Jean-Bruno Pastorello on the number 8 in the top position with Phil and Solly on the 33 in second. And he was sixth in motor number 1. Now sitting third is Alexi Chanuka. Lexi's just, man, still on the move there. Phil and Solly, so quick. Elmer's a little bit deeper in the field. She was third in the first run. Now I'm not sure where she's at. She's pretty deep in the back of the pack. Being in the back of the pack, Alexi coming up on some lap riders. You see, he was a little bit frustrated with himself there as the way he crossed that wake there. Took a little bit off his speed. Phil and Solly, the 33. Oh, little handshake there. A little hand cramp possibly, a little arm pump. Yeah, it looks like he's taking his goggles off. Now that can get a little crazy. Getting near somebody, a little bit of spray there. It's like getting BBs in the eyeballs. Guys continue to watch Solly circulate here in this 35-minute plus 1 lap. Look at him sawing the wheel there a little bit, sawing the handlebars. Trying to keep the craft tracking still. Solly now working on some back traffic. Jean-Bruno Pastorello still out front with Solly in pursuit and Alexei Januka. Solly, something going on with his arm, one-handing it, trying to cramp up or possibly in a little bit of pain. Something's going on, Solly. One arm. Got to wonder if he jammed it, possibly hitting the wake wrong. Quick way to tire yourself out with only one arm. And Solly now letting a rider by. That was one of the lappers that he passed earlier. Back to Jean-Bruno Pastorello. Look at him up, standing, charging hard. Kylie Elmers, I just saw her make the appearance there in the 5.53. I think she's down a little bit. Got to wonder that's not like Kylie. She was third in the first run. Watching Jean-Bruno there. Still continuing to lead. Kind of curious how Dylan Solly's doing. He was the one-armed man out there. You see Kylie Elmers there, the 5.53 machine. Jean and Bruno, of course, our leader. Or We're at 12 or 131 right now, so we're getting pretty close here. Very shortly, they'll be seeing the white flag. Watching Alexi Shinoka. Shinoka's been riding really hard. I wonder if he knows that Solly's been running with one arm there. And yep, he does. He's back in his second place. He's taking advantage of that. The 8, the 7, now the 33, but that could change Solly. He must have hit a wake wrong or something. The way he's been favoring his arm, he's just staying out there now for points. Keep going with the WGP number 1 World Grand Prix. With John Bruno Pastorello still dominating. Jean Bruno Pastorello, the number 8, the leader, the Frenchman, riding for Kawasaki, and Pastorello competition. Solly's still out there, though, trying to turn laps, though, with Alexis Shinoki, who moved into that second position. Pastorello still charging up top. The clock is running out. I do believe in a couple minutes here we'll be seeing that white flag. So Pastorello just in great shape, the endurance. You know he trains hard. Pastorello just passing lapped riders now. Pastorello wants. Watching for that white flag. Pastorello, he has not sat down. He just keeps charging, charging, charging. And Kylie's definitely on a good pace. Just not sure where she's at because Pastorello's been so fast. Same with Alexi. Chinoka. Bruno looking to back it up with all his other championships, trying to get an Asian Cup. Get points, of course, again for the WGP #1 series. Our next stop, Poland, Lake Havasu, and ends up in Thailand for the King's Cup. So it's Pastorello, Alexi, Chinoka. Okay, there's Pastorello. Came by the finish line. There's Phil and Sally. Lost my monitor, so trying to, there it is, it's back. As we stick with Pastorello. First time I've seen Pastorello really sit down for any time. Oh no. Pastorello, looking to see one of the competitors, letting the course marshal know that somebody went down. Quite the sportsman. Alexi Chinoka just made his appearance by the start-finish line there, or the finish line. And there it is, the checkered flag is going to come out for Jean Bruno Pastorello, taking the win for France, Team Kawasaki, and Pastorello competition. He is the champion. He's got a Zuzu on there also in GK. Milwaukee. Ride one of those Kawasaki 310s, Ultra 310. Very cool. And I believe Alexi was sitting in that second position. To Chinoka, we should see him very shortly. And everybody else, they're going to have to sort it out because they really got mixed up. Currently, just at that high tide mark, we should see it start to move the other direction as we continue on with our schedule here today. So a big congratulations again to Jean Bruno Pastorello. We've got lots more racing coming up here before we go globally live here from Osaka, Japan. So stay tuned. We'll be live in about 10 minutes. Welcome to the SIAM WATERCRAFT WGP #1 WaterJet Asian Championships 2024. Hello, buddy. I'm Dave Arnold, and we've got a full day of racing under our belt already, but now it's final motos coming up. But lots of special stuff going to be happening here right on our main stage. So first of all, I'd like to introduce with our signing ceremony, Mr. Parakat Supsahakarn, the WGP #1 tournament director. Also, I'd like to introduce Mr. Arkapong Chalalamon, Consul General for the Consul Royal Thai Embassy, and Mr. Makoto Yuki, Representative Director of Japan Jet Sports Association, on stage now. The passing of the plate there for the SIAM WaterCraft Asian Championships, round 1. Of course, here in beautiful Osaka, Japan. And now, as he passes from Arkapon, we're going to go to Mr. Makoto Yuki, the Representative Director of Japan Jet Sports Association. A very proud moment here in Osaka, Japan. And again, thank you to Mr. Parakat Supsahakarn. Now we have our world title races are going to be going off here first. The Asian Championships 2024, Nishikinohama Park here in Osaka, Japan. Then we're going to move on to Europe, to Poland. Warsaw, Poland. Beautiful for round 1 of the WGP #1 World Series. And we'll move back to America, to the United States, to my home, Lake Havasu City, Arizona, for the IGSBA World Finals in WGP 1. It all comes to a point in Pattaya City for the World Cup and World Series Asia, Thailand, the 11th through 15th of December 2024. The Asian Cup, the World Cup, and the King's Cup, all part of the WGP #1 World Jet Series. Up next, Sport GP on the line, get ready to go. This will be the 3rd moto where Omar Sali has been perfect so far with a 1 in Moto 1, a 1 in Moto number 2. So folks, get ready for these bikes on there. We're going to have Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Open to follow, where pros and amateurs are able to run in the 1100 Open class. Then we'll move on to the Pro Ski Grand Prix. The best in the world in stand-up watercraft will compete here from riders from Japan, Thailand, America, and Europe. And then to finish off the day with the Pro Runabout GP, with more Japanese riders trying to keep the Asian Cup here in Japan, with Europeans, Thai riders, and American trying to all take it back. It's a little bit overcast day here, but it is awesome. We're going to have Oma Sali on the 77, who's been perfect so far. He has 120 points. Richio Katano was Moto 1. He was 3rd. And then he got another 3rd there in Moto number 2 with 106 points. And then Kintahiro Tabata, Moto 1. He was 39 points, 48 points with a total of 87. So those are the top 3 riders here in Pro Sport Grand Prix to compete for the Asian Championships 2024, Nishikinohama Park, Osaka, Japan. It's going to be tough. I'll tell you, Omar Sali has been solid all day. That Miller Racing boat built in Great Britain or the UK there has been so fast. But can Joe Hiroshio Kotano take it away from Omar Sali? He's got a deficit of 14 points to make up. And then Kinzahiro Tabata will be fighting to hold on to that third position. The riders are staged on the beach, getting ready for this event to start. And a good big thanks again to the Japan Jet Sports Association for hosting this event at this beautiful water sports park here in Osaka Bay. The wind is laid down. The water looks perfect for competition. It is a cloudy day. The rain has backed off now, knowing we are into the finals for the Pro GP sport. So as we wait for the riders to place the boats in the water to get this going, the fans making their way down beachside to the seawall as well as the main grandstands to check out the Pro Sport GP action coming any moment here in Osaka, Japan. I want to thank all the folks tuning in worldwide to watch the SIAM WATERCRAFT Asian Championships. It's going to be a great battle as we move it on. Again, like I said, from the Pro Sport GPs to the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Open, to the Pro Ski GP, to the Pro Runabout GP. We're just waiting for the official word for the riders to put the boats into the water to start the kickoff of the final motos of the week and the day here. I'm telling you, it has been an awesome time here. It is such a beautiful country of folks that appreciate true competition in their backyard. With all the manufacturers here representing the sport, great to see the folks from Kawasaki here, Sea-Doo, Yamaha, Freedom Racing. And of course, I got to say a big thanks, of course, to the Sports Authority of Thailand, the National Sports Development Fund, and of course, Thai Airways International, smooth as silk. Also, it's great to see Quakey Sense here. Saw Benny Shuni, who's a longtime racer and the owner of Quakey Sense, who loves watercraft racing. As we take a look at their course here for today's competition, it's 27 degrees Celsius, around a little over 71 degrees. We have 20 turns, 13 left, 7 right. Top speed, 120 kilometers an hour. As you can see the start here in our graphic, it is a split start. We have the inside and the outside where they will slalom through and come together at the tower for the whole shot. Will it be the inside or the outside? Well, we're going to find out here very shortly. As they go back around to start the first lap, as they serpentine their way, they make a right on the yellows and a left on the reds as they move their way around the course. Now they will have the option to either go inside or outside. See the green with the inside or the blue. We have been seeing a lot of passes. You also will see an option buoy. So if a buoy's missed, they can do a makeup buoy to try and get back that position. So that's a little bit of an insight of what our course is, brought to you by 2W. The clouds have backed off a little bit. It's a little chilly in the air. But about 70 degrees. I just heard the whistle blow. That means the boats are going in the water. The fans are lining up to watch the racing action here in Pro Sport GP. All eyes will be on Omat Salih out of Cambodia for the Flamingo jet ski team. He's been perfect so far. Jorishiro Kotana from Bell Factory. He's had a 2 and a 2. And it looks like Kirishiro Tabata, who is 5th in moto number 1 and 3rd in moto number 2. He rides for Bell Factory. So 2 Bell Factory riders against the Cambodian rider for Flamingo Jet Ski. As we can see now, that is Kishihiro Tabata, the Japanese rider, defending his country's honor here, along with Jairishiro Kutana, both riding for Bell Factory, against the lone Cambodian rider. You can see the focus these riders have as they look at the course. The water conditions are perfect. As we look at the calm before the storm, and very unusual to see these smooth conditions. This is going to be a fast race. I'm showing 10 laps will make up the distance here today. So 2 will be on the inside split, 1 will be on the outside split. As we see the load stand up saying, there wasn't enough ripples in the water, I thought I'd give you a few. Awful kind of him. So the stage has been set. Now it's time for our athletes to complete their story here for Moto number 3. The riders with intense gaze down the straightaway as he looks over at his competition, knowing he wants to keep the streak going here in Japan. Last minute preps for the 76 there as they're getting him all tucked into his boots there. Jorichiro. I'm sure he's nice and loose and ready to go. See the Bell Factory Battle Racing team on the side. Freedom Factory Racing. It is all about the anticipation of the start for these riders. Again, it was a great ceremony as they passed the plate to get this started for the final motos. Mr. Parakat Sup Sahakarn, our tournament director for the WGP number 1. Mr. Arkrapong Claremont, the Consul General for the Consul Royal Thai Embassy. And it was an honor to have those 2 gentlemen here, as well as Mr. Makoto Yuki, the representative director of Japan Jet Sports Association. Adding to the honor of this. So here we go. The whistle's been blown. The riders have fired their machines up. And there it is, the 2-car, and we're off and running. Omasali on the inside. Joroshio Katano on the inside. Kanishiro Tabata on the outside. Perfect water conditions for this Pro Sport GP, and we are off running. And there must have been a problem there. I see a little bit of a slow start for Jarishiro, but not for Omatsali, as he just wicks up that power, looks over and wonders where everybody went. On the outside, once again, Kentahiro Tabata on the 76 machine. And it's going to be Omatsali with the whole shot. Sali just walking away with this one, waiting for second to come around now. And there he is, the 69, Jarishiro Katana. Oh, sorry about that. That was Kinzahiro Tabata, the other Bell Factory rider. So looking at the points again, Omatsali in that first position. And there is issues there with the 69 off power. What a heartbreaker for Kinzahiro Tabata. This is going to allow Omatsali to just walk away with this one. The Cambodian rider for Flamingo Jet Ski Team. I know he would like the competition, but he gets to keep the streak going with 3 1s, which will give him the 4th overall with the big win. Omatsali, a great shot as he comes around. As we're watching him carve around the buoys to the left, very comfortable riding. See, he's got standing up, using those legs like shock absorbers. It's not too rough right now. As we look at Omatsali, out for a beautiful day of riding for him on the water. So we watch him negotiate around the buoys. Unfortunately, the only rider left, as 2 riders have now broken. Jarishiro Kutana on the 76 got the toe in, as well as Kinzahiro Tabata. Guarantee now the win and the championship here in Asia. Very, very awesome to see him on smooth water, to watch his style. He gets to put on the solo show for the fans here in Osaka, Japan, and the folks around the world. But don't you worry, we've got stack classes coming up of incredible competition where we're going to see those splits come into play and many, many passes to be made, as we've seen throughout the last couple days here at the SIAM WATERCRAFT WGP #1 Waterjet Asian Championships 2024. They're really watching his lines. Moves around here. And oh no, we had a sunk boat. I think that might have been the 76 of Jarishiro. At least they were able to salvage the machine. An absolute heartbreaker for this competitor. But the good thing is, they got his boat. That's the most important part. Omatsali continues to circulate on his victory laps. As we watch the boat towed in. We could have just thrown a rope on it and used it for an anchor for a buoy. But talk about having the spotlight on you. Omatsali, all eyes on him as he gets multiple victory laps to celebrate his win here at the Asian Championships. Folks, don't go anywhere. We've got a lot of great racing to bring you here. Some exciting racing for sure. Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Open will be up next, followed by Pro Ski GP and Pro Runabout GP, where the fastest riders in the world will battle for the final moto to decide who comes away with the Asian Championship. But most importantly, very important points for the WGP #1 WaterJet World Grand Prix. Remember, we head to Europe, to Poland, then on to Lake Havasu City, United States, and Arizona. And then we'll all end at Pattaya City in Thailand for the King's Cup. Very, very exciting stuff to come this year for the sport of watercraft racing. Of course, this is again a collaboration with the Japan Jet Sports Association. Also, the IJSBA, International Jet Sports Boating Association, and the Asian Association of Waterjet Federation. And big thanks, of course, to Fully Aswar with the Asian Association of Waterjet Federation, and of course Scott Frazier with the IJSBA, the international sanctioning body for jet sports racing. As we continue to watch, Omar Saleh getting multiple victory laps. Grandstand starting to fill up for some of the big pro races there. Tell you, looks like Omar Saleh having a good time in the smooth water. His Sport GP boat handling phenomenal. The smooth water, putting on a show for the fans, carving up Osaka Bay. If folks haven't ridden a sport boat before, they are like riding a street bike on the water, how you carve them. And you throw a little bit of motocross in there with the bumps and the jumps, and you got a sport boat. But that's one thing I love about this sport. It is water. You go down. It's a lot softer to hit than dirt or asphalt. As Saleh continues to circulate. See the handlebars, very similar to like a motorcycle. You're up on top of the craft, steering it around. First little bumps he's hitting there. down the front straightaway as I'm hearing the call for the Pro-Am. Run about 1100 open for the riders to stage up. There'll be 4 riders in that one, but when we move on to 17 riders in the Pro Ski Grand Prix, actually 18 riders, and 17 riders in the Pro Runabout GP. So this is just a precursor to the excitement to come here in Osaka, Japan. See some of the comments that are popping up on our stream here. Sally, Omad Sally, jet ski, number 1. Ted Lapper here for Sally. 3 start, 1 will finish, we hope. His machine looks like it's been dialed in. Miller Racing has done an incredible job with this machine. And of course his Team Flamingo jet ski team. We continue to watch him circulate. Should be seeing the white flag here, or checkered soon. Oh boy, the grandstand's really starting to fill up. They know we got the big classes coming up. I'm actually a little jealous. I actually want to be out there riding with them. The water looks incredible. One of the classes that I used to race, not in the pro category, the experts, but sport class. Love it. So much fun. There it is, the checkered flag. Omad Sally takes the win, and the win here in Osaka, Japan for the overall. And congratulations to Omad Sally. Making his home country of Cambodia very, very happy as he celebrates with his nation's flag and showing his country's pride. He's the champion here in Osaka, Japan for the SIAM Watercraft WGP number 1 Waterjet Asian Championships. As we're looking at the starting line now as Omad Sally celebrates down below with his country's flag. And I understand pretty soon we're going to have Beth. There we are, Jean-Bruno Pastorello. How you doing, my friend?
Oh, I'm very happy. It's fantastic for me.
Well, there was a lot of pressure. You took the win on the first one, and the second one comes up. Boy, I'll tell you, Finn Solly definitely was right there. You didn't expect him right away.
Yeah, so it's fantastic. This race, it's very crazy because for me it's a new race, and there is a short race. So for my team and for Kawasaki, it's very important that Pastoral team come here, and I'm very happy. But it's not a dream, but it's really like a dream.
That's right. Well, we saw that Phil and Sally got right up next to you. You guys were literally racing side by side. What was that like?
Oh, I like it. For my son, it's crazy because it's the first time that we come in Japan, and it's very important. I said it's very important, and he finished free with a new engine. He don't know the engine. For me, it's crazy because it's the first time that I come so in Japan. I love this country. I love my boss. My boss is Kawasaki, and I love my boss. It's crazy.
You like the competition here?
Yeah. I like really the competition here because we can see the new Raider Japan, and I think it's a very very good racer, and it's very important for us. I'm very happy. Thank you very much.
And what is next for Jean Bruno and Hugo Pastorello? Are you guys going to do some racing together?
The next race, Poland. Normally, we go to Poland to do this famous race. It's a race difficult, and I want really come back in this country in Japan. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations, Jean Bruno.
Thank you.
Jean Bruno Pastorello with an incredible performance again in the Endurance Open class. 1 and 1 in run 1 and 2. And I got to see him and his son win in Lake Havasu together at one of the 300-mile races, so that was very cool. Up next, we got the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Open. Moto 3 of 3 motos will be crowning a champion out of this class here very shortly. Well, as we look here, the top riders is going to be the number 45, Supatat Futrakal, with a perfect score so far of 120 points, 60 in Moto 1, 60 in Moto 2. Right next to him, though, he's got Kasadit Terapatip with 53 and 53 and 106, and Marcel Louis Bossan with a 43 in Moto 1 and 48 points in Moto number 2 for 91 points total. These are the top 3 riders we're going to keep an eye on. It's going to be tough. Supertet just has to stay up front in the top 3 to take the overall and the win here for Moto number 3 in Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Open. Some great competition between these riders, and the sportsmanship is so awesome. I watched Tupatet and Kasadit, both Thai riders, congratulate each other afterwards. The spirit of competition, as well as Busan. I just got to say, what a great facility here at Nishikinohama Park, Osaka, Japan. As I look at the rest of the sheets here, I gave you the top 3. But you got Panapun Dipti out of Thailand also. We're going to be seeing the 77 of Omatsali, who just took a win. He's a little bit deeper in the field with a 3rd in Moto 1 and a 5th in Moto number 2. So on the line, rider the number 45 out of Thailand for MB Racing, Park Motorsports K45, Supatet Futrakul. On the 142, also out of Thailand for FKT Concrete, it's Kasadit Terapatip. On the 26 out of the Philippines for Park Motorsports, Marcel Louis Buasan. On the T33, not seeing him down there. That's unfortunately only these 3 riders. Omatsali not going to make the call either, so Panapun Dipti and Omatsali Looks like they had some boat problems and they were not able to make the call. So these three riders will compete here in Pro Runabout 1100 Open. Supertet with a perfect record so far. Will he keep it? We'll find out. I'll tell you, Kasatit Terapratip is going to try and deny him of that, as well as Marcel Louis Bouzan. I do believe the skies have opened up just a little bit. Saw some umbrellas popping out. But don't worry, folks. The riders are wet already, and they won't shrink. So very smooth water conditions for these riders. Two riders will be fighting on the inside split. One rider will fight and have smooth water by himself on the outside. Will he get the whole shot on the outside or will it be the inside? We're about ready to find out here in any second. As we take a look now at Supertet with the Park Motorsports on there. Maximum Oil looks like K45 sponsorship. As he knows his head's going to be bobbling around. Kasadit there with the concrete on there. Yamaha Jet Pilot. And I can't wait to see some of that GoPro footage on top of his head there. That's going to be awesome with him and Supertet going through the inside splits. As we look at Busan on the MB Racing Park Motorsports 26 there, K45. And it looks like Busan Poultry Farm. I know he wants to say winner, winner, chicken dinner. No pun intended. Or maybe it was. So just waiting for these three riders as we now look up into the tower of the JJSA starters. Getting ready to send them off to battle here on Osaka Bay. Seen some of the folks saying K45 Thailand there. It looks like Super Thai. Sarit Thom, welcome to the stream. Another Chanakan, the K45 with the Thai flags. Another fellow countrymen tuning in from Thailand, as well as around the world to watch these competitors battle. Had a nicely painted bell helmet there, and you can see he's removed the visor. Now, some riders, they like the visor. They could use it to deflect water. There's sun, there's no sun. But that visor also is like a wind catch. And you can see that the 142 of Kasadit runs it, where Supertet does not. It's all on the rider's preference. I used to like it, so if you get up near a boat and you just kind of lower your head, keeps less spray off your goggles. Even though the goggles protect your eyes, you still get a lot of them to go. And we're just about 20 seconds away from getting this started here. Kasadit's like, all right, I'm ready to go. That's the hardest part, is waiting for these riders. You know, waiting for their turn. And oh boy, he knows he's getting ready. Looks like he's got the Motec on there. They've lit the fires of these machines. And there they go. Green, green, green. Will it be Supertet, Kasadit, or Marcel? We're about ready to find out who's going to get the whole shot here. I do believe Kasadit on the inside for Supertet right behind him. Marcel Lupasson on the outside by himself. Who's going to get the whole shot? They're pretty equal. And it's going to be Kasadit. Terapratip Supertet, Putricol, and Busan. Marcel-Louis Busan in the third position. A good, clean start. The officials like it. They gave a green light for this one to continue. As we watch Kadit, so far has been a 2-2-2. If Supertet stays right where he's at, that still will give him the overall. Kazadit will get second overall, and Marshall stays where he's at. He will get third overall. Starting to hear off to my right now, the Pro Ski GPs lining up, and there is a gaggle of them, meaning a lot of stand-ups. Kasatit, Terapratip on the 142 out of Thailand. He rides for FKT Concrete. And look at this, Supertet Putricol goes to the outside, but Katit has the momentum here. No! Trying to push Supercool a little wide. Putricol tries to hold on to what he does into second, and Kasatit keeps that number one position. Supertet right behind him, trying to go down. We've talked about it all day long, last couple of days, those splits, and you saw Supertet was trying to use that outside split to get by Kasatit. Kasatit actually starting to stretch out his lead a little bit on the back stretch there as he heads to the inside splits there. Oh no, Supertet off power. This could change a lot of things here. And it looks like he has lost momentum. And it looks like Marcel-Louis Busan is going to go into second place. And Supertet gets the machine refired and rerunning as Kasatit looks over and goes, what happened to him? He was right there. Looks like Kasatit is out for a Sunday ride. Cruising around, but Marshall trying to get a better position here to finish out the final moto of the day for him. He will be on the podium regardless, but definitely wanting a higher position on that box. Yeah, it looks like he's negotiating very nicely around the turns as we watch the setup for the turns and cars. Kasatit with a good lead down the back stretch, letting that 1100 cc's scream on a Yamaha. Kasatit negotiating around the turns. He goes to the inside, Busan to the outside. Oh. As we're watching the competition on the water, you can see Busan on the outside again, Cassadit on the inside. And look at this. Supatet Puchukul trying to make a pass up there. Busan, though, is going to hold on to it. He's going to leave that door open. No, he kept it shut on him. Supatet not able to make the pass. As we're watching Cassadit. Tara Pratip out front. Marcel, Louis Busan, and Supatet Puchukul. We're going to head into the splits one more time here. I have a feeling Cassadit's been liking that inside. Marcel's going to go to the outside. Supatet is going to go to the inside. And how about that? Terapete holds on to it, but man, Busan has got the gas. The throttle is clamped there. He holds off Supatet Puchukul. So Marcel Louis Busan from the Philippines still holding on to second place here with 10 laps. Make up the distance. It's starting to dwindle down here. Can he hold off Supatet to get that second position here in that final moto? No matter where Supatet does finish, he will be the champion here. You can see the look on the people. They're very nervous for these riders here as they compete on the water, watching the positions, whether or not they can hold on to it. Cassadit, though, in the gas, but here comes Supatet Puchukul. Marcel clamping it. Supatet really hold on the speed down there. Marcel gets on the brakes. Lets off the throttle, slows it down. Supatet goes to the inside. Follows Cassadit. Busan to the outside. Supatet looking for a pass as he works the inside line. Here comes Cassadit. Tara Pratip. And again, Marcel Louboutin holds on to the second position with Supatet Puchukul back. They're fighting, trying to take that second position. Working on Busan. So went a little wide on that one, but he's trying to work on Cassadit himself now. He also has to go in protection mode, trying to keep Supatet back behind him. Supatet's such a fast rider, such a seasoned champion. But Cassadit looking to take the win here. As we watch Marcel Louis Busan go again to the outside. Supatet Puchukul follows Cassadit Tara Pratip to the inside. And look at this. Marcel has found a new gear in that Yamaha. He is right up on Tara Pratip. Supatet Puchukul a little bit off the pace this last time around. It's tough when you're riding in the jet wash there. It's like riding little bubbles. You don't get that drive, so with two other riders in front of you, it really churns that water up. And Marcel Louis Busan has found a new speed for him, looking very quick as the onlookers are amazed at the competition on the water. So it's Thailand, Philippines, and Thailand. 1, 2, 3. I think Busan's actually starting to catch up a little bit to Cassatit. The white flag is out. One more lap to go. And now Supatet Futrico found some more speed. Moves into second place. So Thailand sitting 1 and 2 with the Philippines in third. So it's Cassatit Terapratip, Supatet Futrico, and Marcel Louis Bassan. 1, 2, 3. As we look at Supatet. And as long as he looks, he's got a lot of experience out there for a youngster. That's what's so awesome. He's been running since he's a junior. And look at this. Supatet goes to the outside. Cassatit to the inside. The two Thai riders looking to battle here. Supatet not wanting to let the perfect score go away as they race to the checker flag. But time will run out. And Cassatit Terapratip, Thailand, will take the win. But it will be Supatet Futrico with second place will take the overall. Marcel Louis Bassan will get third and third overall here today. But a great competition of these three riders today as Thailand celebrates. So far we've had a Cambodian champion. Now we're going to have a Thai champion. And that's Supatet Futrico. And a congratulations to him as he shows honor to the fans and competitors on the beach. And a very exciting moment there for Supatet, showing honor to his country with the win. I understand we're going to have a very important guest interview here very shortly as we look down on the beach. See all the pro ski GPs getting ready to line up for the next competition here. As we see the Thai flag presenting the championship there. So we're they're posing for some photos there. The two Thai riders. I think he's photobombing Kasadit. So we take a look at the crowd. They're getting ready for more great competition here in Osaka, Japan. Getting ready for a very special guest here in a moment to talk to me. Very honored for that pleasure of speaking to this gentleman. As we look on off in the distance, Kenzai district. They're a lovely little area. I've been staying the last couple days. Really enjoy the Rincon area and all their outlet malls and fabulous food that they have here in Japan. As we're trying to line up my special guest here. I'm very excited for this. Look at there. And there he is, Mr. Akarapong Jalanan, the Consul General, Consul Royal Thai Embassy here in Osaka. How are you doing, sir?
Very good, thank you.
Very good. How do you feel about Japan hosting the Asian Championships for the first time this year?
Well, of course, Japan is a very nice country, and as everybody can see today, that this tournament which is taking place here in Japan could attract quite a lot of people. I think it's very successful.
That's right. In your opinion, how successful was this competition?
How successful this competition? As you can see, that although the weather today is not perfectly fine, but we could attract a lot of people, a lot of visitors and people who like this sport.
Are you looking forward to hopefully we'll do this again?
Sure, of course. And it must be a bigger event. And if we can add other Thai element to this tournament, that will be perfectly better.
And are you having a good time, sir?
Very, very good time.
Well, it's our honor to have you here, and thank you so much for being part of this.
Thank you. ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you, sir. How cool is that to have the Consul General of the Consul Royal Thai Embassy here witnessing the great event here for the WGP. We got Pro Ski Grand Prix coming up next, Moto 3. You got to stick around. Let everybody know. Get on your social media. We're live to the world. We're going to bring on this great competition as we look at the top three riders right now. Toshi Samurai Ohara with a perfect score. Moto 160, Moto 260 with a total of 120. How about the American Ryder Wildeboer sitting in second place? So we're looking at the riders here as we get ready for Grand Ski Family. We saw Toshi. And you got Kazu Hattori. Of course, we saw Ryder Wildeboer there, the 888s there. And the 116 of Devin Farthing, son of legendary racer Dustin Farthing. Next to him would be the 78 of Soshi Sato. On the 43, it's going to be Shimizu Hideyuki. The next competitor in the 81, Shogo Abahara. On the number 10, Atomu Yokoyama. Number 60, Yohei Yamamoto. Number 97, Hideyuki Kirirashi. And the 99, Yusuke Hirata. On the number 19, Arnon Hongkang. Number 100, Naoki Sakurai. On the 82, Takehiko Sato. And the J72, Yuma Kuzuzaki. Showing a little attitude. The 91, Hideyoshi Yanni. On the number 4, Tanawin Moli. On the number 90, Kevin Redderer. 18 riders on the line. Oh, you hear the horsepower there. If you're at home, you better be on your feet. This is Pro Ski GP, a stand-up class. Let everybody know we're racing in Japan. We are worldwide live. Some last-minute instructions as they get a quick little fire up, blow the water out. They like to clear the pipes out and be nice and clean. As we look through there, you see Toshi and Ryder Wildebar. The 95 there, Kazu Hattori. Those top riders. So far, Toshi Ohara, the samurai, has been absolutely perfect on his Pro Force. 1 for 1. Rider, a 6 in Moto 1, a 2 in Moto number 2. Kazu Hattori not scored, unfortunately, in Moto number 1, but a 3rd in Moto number 2, giving him some good points. We're getting ready to fire these machines up. I see the 2 card in the air. And there we go. We are racing here in Osaka, Japan. I saw a rider with his hand in the air, and I'm not sure what happened, but we are going now. I'm seeing a red flag, folks. They are going to call this back. And I'm not sure if it was somebody not holding their line, somebody jumped, or they realized that a rider had his arm in the air. And that's the rule. It must be the rider with his hand in the air calling for a hold for 2 minutes. So good to see. We want to see all competitors have a great start. As we look at the 81 machine there, Shugo Ibahara. Taking a look underneath the hood there. One of the riders that did have his hand in the air, and making sure the GoPro's going there. We have lots of manufacturers represented down there. The Kawasaki's, of course. We see Bullet Racing aftermarket holes. We see Fast Power Sports. We see Commanders, and we see Pro Forces. Let's take a look here and see exactly what happened. Not sure. It looked like maybe an inside jump. I'm not sure on that. They'll see if there's any penalties that are issued. The riders doing a little quick check on there. The 72 we just saw there, Yuma Kozazaki. Pulling the hood off. Sometimes a little bit of psychological warfare going on between these riders, messing with them a little bit. Always the little games the pro riders play to get into another pro rider's head. It always makes it interesting. And it looks like all good with the 72. All right, we're lit the fires one more time. All these, of course, over 1,500 cc motors. Let's basically figure this out. Okay, it's like shoving back one of the old Honda Civic motors into a jet ski. And that's no lie. All right, the two cars in the air. Waiting for the lights to go out. There we are, green, green, green. Let's see how this start goes here. You see a lot of white water. We'll see on the inside and outside, see if I get some numbers here as they come around. That's Toshi, 37 on the inside. And it's going to be T4. is Donovan Moli. So let's see, and the whole shot's going to come around here. It's going to be Toshi. And we might get second there. Ryder Wildeboer comes off in second off the inside. Moli on the T4 into third. And a whole lot of horsepower behind those riders. They're all chasing him down. The man with the target on his back, though, is the Samurai Toshi Aohara from right here in Japan, trying to keep the first of the WGP #1 races here in his home country with a win. So as Toshi, one of the juniors I got to watch grow up racing. It's so awesome. He used to come to America a lot and race with the King MG folks, and I know the Thaquettes and all the group there. Of course, Jared, the boys, we got Bobby Kearns helped out a lot. So it was always a fun time. But there he is now on his Pro Force 3.0. Speaking of Pro Force, there's Ryder Wildeboer right behind him out of Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Lives right there in the PWC capital of the world. Second place. And Moli still holding on to that third position. I believe that looks like the 99 there of Yuzuki Osaka. In that fourth position as we're back up there with Tanawin. Moli, of the Moli family of Chocotet. Father was a multi-world champion. I like to say that the apple did not roll far from the tree. He has a twin that they both race, so it's kind of cool to see. Tanawin, though, really doing well in the pro ski category. As we watch on the back straightaway right there, Tanawin trying to trace down Ryder Wildeboer on the 888s, as well as the 37 of Toshi Aohara There's the 99 once again of Yosuke Harasaki on the Killer Racing machine. Or is that, no, I take it back. That is Kevin Rederer. I misspoke. It looked like a 99. It is a 90. It's the Austrian. Not shocked. I should have known when I saw the orange. He likes his orange, that's for sure. That is the 90. He's been on a few different number skis. We had Molly ski earlier today, or yesterday, back on the 90, riding for Team Flamingo, Cambodia. So it is Rederer in fourth place, who has an absolutely beautiful style himself. Multi-world champion, a King's Cup champion. And how about that? There's Devin Farthing on the 116 in fifth place. Great to see him up, fighting in the top 5 right now. Another talented young rider as we watch the 44 in 6th place behind him. Or 43. 43. I'm 43 there is Shimizu Adiyuki in 6th place. As we go back up front here with Toshi Ohara, the samurai, pulled out that katana sword and sliced his way through the competition to the front of the pack on his Pro Force 3.0. Chris Haig is the inventor of that, so very cool. See a Blosian pole on there. Good friends up in Oregon, the Blosian. Make a lot of great aftermarket parts there. They go with all the manufacturers. Ride a Wildebar, the 888s. It's on a Pro Force 2.0. I'm not going to say that one's better than the other because he's sitting there second. But look at this competition now. As we see Tonawin, Kevin Rederer on the number 90. We're watching Tonawin Moley, Kevin Rederer, and then Devin Farthing in our top 5. Now this is 12 laps. 12 of some of the longest laps that these riders will experience here in a final moto. O'Hara continues to lead as we go to Tonawin Moli. As we watch the action here, Tonawin and Rederer battling out there. Rederer now going up that 3rd position now, knocking back Moli to 4th. So Kevin Rederer on the 90 now into 3rd. Devin Farthing still sitting in that 5th position as we look at Moli, who has now dropped back to 4th slot. Sitting P4. Of course, O'Hara rides for KU 46H Racing. Rider riding for Toshi Racing in Pro Watercraft. And then the 90, that's Kevin Rederer, who has been riding for Cambodia this weekend. Out of Austria, riding for Flamingo Racing. Tonawin Moli, Team Flamingo Jet Ski Racing. And Devin Farthing, who's sitting in the 5th position. Farthing Racing, Monster Energy, and Marine Mechanic. As we go back to Ryder Wildebar on the 888s. Ryder making his home in Lake Havasu City, where I know Toshi spent a lot of time racing also. Toshi, a local here in Japan, trying to keep the title of the Asian Cup here. beautiful style, watching as he rides around, negotiates. Starting to get a little choppy right now. So a little bit of a temperature drop, a little bit of the storm starting to roll in now. But the water's still looking good for competition. As an incredible Pro Ski GP unfolds right in front of us here in Osaka Bay. The 37, Toshi, the Samurai Ohara. Ohara looking very smooth on that Pro Force. He really gets down low. Squats down. But he's got Ryder Wildeboard not very far back, which I find funny that he's got a sponsor and I'm helping him out over here, both with Chris Agus. But there's Kevin Redderer on the number 90 Flamingo Racing Team out of Austria, but riding for Cambodia here in Japan. And he starts to try to dial in his actions as he's moved up past Tonawin early on there to get from fourth to third. Tonawin still sitting in that fourth position as the crowd looks the competition on the water. I'd like to see if we get back possibly to that fifth position there, the 116 of Devin Farthing, the Farthing Racing Monster Energy rider. And look at this. Ryder Wildeboard is still within striking distance of Toshi. I'm surprised he hasn't split off yet from inside and outside, trying to make a move there. A lot of the riders sticking to the outside split. Every class, every rider has a favorite split there, I've noticed, where they excel. But this is going to get interesting. We're getting into lap traffic right now. And you hear the whistle blowing. Tell riders, you got faster riders, you're not in the race, move over. You're in the back. As we watch, Ryder Wildeboard looks over to see if he can spot Redderer, the third position. So we go back up to Toshi. And Wildeboard. And there's Redderer, not that far back. But boy, the water's getting rough. Some riders moving over, allowing the leaders to go by. Wildeboard, see him put his butt in the water there, trying to save it because it's gotten a little rough. Getting hit from both sides now. I feel like the storm's starting to blow in a little bit. The wind's starting to pick up, which could change a little bit as the tide also moves out. So you got wind, tide, all affecting the water, and of course 18 skis out there make it really rough. Toshi. Seeing if we could get a little shot of some of the other riders here very soon as we see in the domination of Ohara. There's Ryder Wildeboard. You can see there's a rider in between Redderer and them. Tonawin Moli right behind Redderer back there as we focus in on the number 90 Austrian rider riding for Mingo and Team Cambodia. Having a defending King's Cup champion there. As he gets by some of the back markers. As we go back to Tonawin Moli. Also a Flamingo jet ski team. So I know Tonawin let him use one of his skis. They're teammates for Cambodia, for Team Flamingo Racing. Even though Tonawin is from Thailand. back up here with Toshi Ohara, the samurai. Remember, 12 laps, a long distance here. As it gets ready to dwindle down, I think one more lap we'll be seeing a white flag possibly here. Next time Ohara comes by. Toshi from the land of the rising sun here. And we call him the samurai. He represents his country very well, a very polite, nice young man. And watching Kevin Rederer back there in the 90 machine there in third. Wildeboer, not that far back from him. Ryder, another great young man. Had the pleasure of announcing quite a few of his races in the States over the years, as well as at the World Finals. Ohara sees the white flag. One lap to go here for Ohara and Pro Ski GP. Amazing to keep it 1-1-1 here in Pro Ski GP with all the talent that this sport brings here worldwide. Ohara, who has been not on the world stage lately, been doing some boat racing. Married, family, kid now. It's crazy. Just a kid himself. Levin, I know his family now distributing the Pro Force Japan. As we watch these laps dwindle down, Ohara coming off into the splits now. Checker flag's going to come out. The samurai, Toshi Ohara, takes the win. Ryder Wildeboer on the 888s will take second. So Pro Force will take first and second. Japan, United States, and the battle all the way. It's going to be Kevin Rederer will take the third position as Toshi grabs his home country's flag here, representing Japan and honoring his family and his people with a win here at the Asian Championships. The crowd is going crazy for this young man, the local. And we're seeing him ride around with the flag. That's so cool to see. Very happy young man. And it looks like that's Supatet. How you doing, my friend?
I'm pretty good, thank you. How about you, Dave?
Oh, I am doing excellent. I'm so glad to see you win. You had a great race out there.
Yes, yeah.
Were you playing a little bit with Kadit on that last race there?
No, I was struggling with the engine, like it's turning off and then it's coming back again, and I try to catch up. I want to like do all first straight 3 moto.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you on the top left-hand corner. You actually stopped. I was like, no.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go 3 for 3 on that one.
Yeah, I having a heart attack too about that. Yeah.
I was nervous for you myself.
Yeah.
So how do you like racing in Japan?
Well, it's pretty new experience. Like I've been to World Final in Lake Havasu, been to Poland. Yeah, it's everywhere is different. Just, I mean, I love the atmosphere here, the people here, the food, especially the food.
I will agree with you. Some great food here, but
Yeah.
how about the competition here?
Yeah. The race is great. The organizer, they did everything pretty good. Yeah, I would like to come back next year too.
Well, good. And I know I wanted to congratulate you on the win, and you might want to thank some people that helped you get here.
Yeah, I would like to thank my brother Parks, which is like he owned a Park Motorsport, and then MB Racing, and K45, and all Buhisan family. Yep.
Well, congratulations, everybody. It's Super Ted Futrikul. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good job. Such a nice young man. And so I've got the pleasure, like I said, see him in Thailand and also in America running. But, folks, don't go anywhere. Tell everybody, we got Pro Runabout GP coming up next. So exciting to see all that horsepower. We got Mohammed Al-Baz there so far, a perfect score with 1 and 1 in Moto 1 and 2. Hajime Hasai so far a second and a third with a total of 91 points. But also Kento Aku with a rough one in Moto 1, but came back swinging in Moto number 2 to sit third in points with 81. So it will be either Mohammed Al-Baz, Hajime Hasai, and Kenta Aku. And look at all these riders down here. So excited to see. That's Mohammed Al-Baz right there from Kuwait. Very nice gentleman here. Rides for the Kuwait Sea Sport Club and Pro Rider USA. And with the weather calmer today, they had 4 rider holders yesterday. With the wind, we had swells. It was rough. Now, way normal conditions. Back to the normal 2 riders. Heard the PN announcer was talking about that. Man, what about perfect conditions? Well, we just found it right here in Osaka, Japan. The stage is set for Pro Runabout GP. The best of the best in the world compete here. So on the number 38, it's going to be Mohammed Al-Baz from Kuwait. Kuwait Sea Sport Club and Pro Rider USA. And the number 18, Kenta Aku for Excel Group in Motul. On the number 3, Khalifi Belasa, riding for UAE and Dubai Police. The number 52, Shinya Asai for Marine Mechanic. On the number 12, Uya Sukataki. On the 33 is Masamitsu Tamura, riding for Earth Factory. On the 116, from Ackworth, Georgia, the United States, King D, Dustin Farthing, the Monster Energy rider, Farthing Motorsports. On the 17 out of Kuwait will be Rashid Al-Awas, riding for Team Kuwait. On the 81 will be Sadahiro Mikami, Marine Mechanic on the side of that boat. On the J11, Tatsuki Fujioka on the TNC Racing. On the 66, Mohammed Bourbier, riding for Kuwait Sea Sport Club and Pro Rider. On the J2, don't have his name, it's only in Japanese here, so I believe that is Mohammed. We saw him, and then the 91 there. Walid Al-Shashani, guitar. Then you got Marcus Jorgensen on the number 7 from Denmark. And the J87, Hajime Asahi. Well, the stage has been set here for Pro Runabout GP. And look at that smooth water out there. We're expecting top speeds exceeding, I'd say, 90 miles an hour at this point. Just a slight chop. That's where you see the faster. Yep, telling them to shut them back down. Everybody had their cell phones up. They were all ready for this one. So, folks, you're watching at home. Worldwide, we're bringing you the best coverage here for Pro Runabout GP. Let everybody know we are live. So excited. The final race as the skies have opened up just slightly. But don't worry, when they get wet, they don't shrink because they're already wet. So a little 2-minute hole now. Looks like everybody's back up. Looks all good. Good to see Mohamed Berbier, a.k.a. Skinny Mo. For some reason, did not see him in Moto 2, but he is here now in Moto 3. He could be a spoiler. Could help his teammate out, Mohamed Al-Baz. So we saw a 2-minute hole, so they're giving him their official 2 minutes that we've been waiting for. It's all about the anticipation with a 2-minute hold. All right, the whistle blows. They've lit the fires and kicked the impellers. Here we go. 12 laps, and they're off and running. Green, green, green. And shot out of the cannon is Al-Baz and Berbier. And I am hearing whistles and seeing red flags. Oh boy, this is just a nail biter here. We have that red flag, of course, for Pro Ski GP. Why not for Pro Runabout GP? Everybody just itching for the run. "17 riders. I believe 16 because one, Takahashi Sagawa, was not in Moto 1 and 2. There's the number 12 of Yuya Sugagaki. The skies have opened up, but the beach, the grandstands, and the seawalls are packed with fans. They know horsepower is on the water, and they are not going to miss this competition here. So waiting to see if we can find out the official. Oh boy, the 91 arguing. That's Walid Shoshani out of Qatar. Qatar jet ski team. Not very pleased with the officials at this point. Shoshani, no stranger to racing from Qatar, as they're waiting for an official word from race control. There's Berbier there, the Red Bull rider. A.K.A. we call him Skinny Mo. No. Shoshani saying, no, it wasn't me. Not me. They're saying, get engine, hands on head. I don't know. I'm sure there's a replay somewhere that we won't know. But even when they get caught, that's always say it's not me. In the song, it wasn't me. I caught you jumping the line. It wasn't me. I caught you not holding your line. It wasn't me. Sasani been penalized. See a lot of umbrellas because 2 cars in the air. Here we go. And listen to that horsepower as we try to get Shoshani. Oh, Shoshani, I don't know if he got going again, but just see a wall of water out there. We're going to take a look. Who's going to get the inside? Who's going to get the outside? Who's get the whole shot when they come together? It's all Boz to the inside. That's Berbier to the outside. The 2 Kuwaiti riders. Who's going to get it? Berbier has some momentum there. He takes the whole shot. So it's Berbier. Skinny Mo. All Boz on the 28. As we're taking a look here, trying to get some read on the riders here. The Mohammeds in control. The Kuwaiti riders 1 and 2. Seen many, many world titles for that man right there. We call Skinny Mo, Mohammed Berbier. I know I say it a couple ways sometimes. That's why we just call him Skinny Mo. Super nice guy. Absolutely love these guys. I think I just saw Dustin Farthing going off to the inside there, sitting around 4th place possibly. We'll see. I'll get an actual read if they get a shot of that as we Rebea, Skinny Mo, Albaz, right behind him off the outside. There's Albaz, who's had so far a 1 and a 1, a perfect score. That's the 18 in 3rd place. That is going to be Kinta Oku, who is sitting 3rd in points right now, I believe. Fourth place, that's what I thought. Dustin Farthing, the 116, I thought I saw him. The Monster Energy Farthing Racing rider. So it's the Kuwait Sea Sport Club Pro Rider, USA, sitting 1 and 2. Berbea and Albaz. The 18, the Japanese rider, Kinta Akul for Excel Group. And King D in the 4th position. Monster Energy, Farthing Racing, and Marine Mechanic. See if we can get it right on 5th place. There's 3rd, the 18, Akul. Farthing right behind him. That was the 17 of Rashid Al Dawaz, possibly behind Farthing. We'll try and get a better look and get a read on the number there. There's Farthing, and it is actually the 97 or 87. 87? So it was the 87, which is going to be Hajime Sai. Rashid was a little bit right behind him then. It's hard to tell when they serpentine there. But it's the Mohammeds, the Kuwaiti riders. Rie, Albaz, Aku, Farthing, and the 87 of Hajime Well, Ogman having a good time watching some racing in the grandstands here. As we look at the 18 there, Kenta Aku. Very fast rider from Japan here. So the countries represented: Kuwait, Japan, United States, and Japan. Japan has so many fast riders. Here's King D, Dustin Farthing, the 116 in fourth place, trying to hunt down the Japanese rider, Kenta Aku. And the 87 trying to chase him down, Jimmy Asahai. His eye's been really consistent so far. Looking at his record here, he's had a third and a fourth, so he's constantly in the hunt for a podium. And there's the 17th back there. That is Rashid Al-Tawas out of Kuwait. All the way, Tawas sitting in the 6th position behind the 87 there of Sahai. Back up to Aku in the 18. Let's see Dustin Farthing there trying to chase down the Japanese. As we're watching the 116, Dustin Farthing now. It's getting really rough out there. Let's see, he's getting towards the split. Go ahead towards the splits here. Try and find a little bit of flat water there. It's a little rough with that many boats out there. But Skinny Mo, the 66, Ribier, Mohammed, the Red Bull rider from Kuwait. The guy's an absolute stud, though. I think it was, 18, 19 world titles himself. I don't think anybody has as many as Dustin Farthing in the pro category, though. Ribier's done it through the novice, the expert, through the pro level. There's Albaz. Albaz, though, stays right where he's at. He will take the overall with a 1-1 and 2. Ribier, unfortunately, not making the call in moto number 2. Received 0 points, even though he got second in moto number 1. That was a shame not to see him race in the second moto. As we go back now, the 18 of Kenta Aku, the Japanese rider. Matul, mechanic on the side. Back up to our leader, the 66, Red Bull machine. Kuwaiti Sea Sport Club, pro rider. Talk about growing some wings. Mohammed Berbier has. He is flying out there. This is a 12-lapper here. As the sky is open there. Oh, no, the 33 got dismounted there from the boat. That is Masamitsu Tamura for the Earth Factory. See the look back operation. When you get thrown off the boat and get back on, it is rather tiring, taxing. It takes a lot out of you. As we go back up front again, Rebea. Seeing a local caution there. As Skinny Mo continues to dominate here in Osaka, Japan in moto number 3. But missed very valuable points from moto number 2. That might just keep him from seeing that podium. We'll see. All depends on how everybody else mixes it up here. Albazo still trying to chase him down, his teammate. The Kuwaitis. That boat looks like it's on rails the way it's hooking up there. Mohamed Bouria sticking to the outside split, really liking that. Seeing Pro Rider on it. There's Albaz. One of the riders receiving the blue flag with a yellow stripe, saying, you may be racing, but you're not quite in this race, so let the leaders go by. Albaz still sitting in that second position here, P2. Back up front with Skinny Mo. And you can see the 52 there that Shinya Asai is going to get the hook, get the free toe in there. Rie. Skinny Mo. He's got a whole nother gear, sounds like, with there he's been running. So I'm looking for Albaz, and Albaz back a little bit different, but this could be interesting with lapped riders now. Albaz, second place as we go back on board with him. Skinny Mo dominating Mohamed Albaz. And again, the 18 there, Kenta Agu, the SL Group rider, sitting in third place. Dustin Farthing back in fourth from the USA. Farthing Racing, Monster Energy, Marine Mechanic. And then you got Hajime Isahai. So we take a look here at Burbea. And these guys are so fast. There's so much horsepower. So it's got to be over, 500 horsepower in these things. So I know stock, some of them come like 310, 350. Pushing over 500 now, the modifieds. Auto Wasp back in that sixth position, just outside the top five. Auto Wasp, another rider from Kuwait. As we watch the Kuwaiti Sea Sport Club Pro Rider Red Bull Machine 66, Skinny Mo. You got the Skinny Mo because there was a few other. We had Fluffy Mo, Skinny Mo, as he's going to receive the white flag. But just some great gentlemen from Kuwait. Very proud representing their country on the world stage here at the WGP #1 SIAM Watercraft Asian Championships. He is so close now, he knows that checkered flag is in his sight. He's looking to win the battle, not the war he'll win with the absence in Moto #2, but an incredible performance here in the final Moto to take this one wire to wire. But I believe if Mohamed Albaz stays in that second spot, he will take the overall. There's a lot of math to do with these riders here. Farthing back in that fourth position with a 12-2 and 4. We've got a 7-3 and a third there for Kenta Ku. The 87 back there looking to get a 3-4 and a fifth. There it is, the final turn coming around. Give it up for Skinny Mo, Mohammed Burier from Kuwait. Kuwait Sea Sport Club, pro rider, and Red Bull. As he says, I just brought this one home for moto number 3. He said, if I would have been number 2, it would have been another story in the second moto. Mohammed Al-Baz, he will take the overall for Kuwait. Kuwait Sea Sport Club pro rider, as he gets ready to grab his country's flag and represent Kuwait on the world stage here in Japan. As the crowd applauds the champion, as he salutes them back in respect to the fans and competitors. He says, give it up for Mohammed, though. They're two friends right there, two great friends, as they both are going to share in the glory of representing Kuwait, their home country. There, the Mohammed squared. So an incredible pro runabout GP. And they're going to figure it all out with the points there after tech there. Here's a high five to Rashid Al-Dawas, another one of their countrymen. The 17, as Mohammed Al-Baz just waves that flag. He is grinning ear to ear right now as he celebrates his victory with a 1-1 and a 2 to his teammate. An absolutely incredible race here in Osaka, Japan. And big thanks to all the folks that have tuned in to watch the SIAM WATERCRAFT WGP1 Waterjet Asian Championships from Osaka, Japan, here at Nishikinohama Park, just outside the Kenzai district in Osaka, Japan, the land of the rising sun. Not that we saw the sun today, but I watched some of the beautiful sunrises here, and it is gorgeous, as well as the sunsets. We'll have some awards given out here just a little bit after the completion here. They're going to have to check some boats, check the lap counts, check everything out. But I understand we've got Toshi Ahara, the samurai, with his victory. I'll hopefully get to we'll get him over here to talk a little bit about it. Very excited to welcome this young man back to the top spot. And here we are.
Yep.
Toshi,
Yep.
you're a champion here in your home country of Japan, my friend.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Talk about that race. I mean, what an incredible race there. Were you a little nervous with 2 wins and you had to back it up with a third one to take the overall?
Yep. Yeah, really happy to be the champion. Also, I took all the wins, all 3 models, so yeah, really happy.
And of course, I know you've been helping out kind of Ryder Wildebar. He was right behind you in the last 2 motos, so that's got to be a good feeling there.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's tough, but yeah, that rider was so fast. Yeah, but good teammate.
Was he pressuring you a little bit?
Yeah, too much.
Too much. How does it feel to win in your home country the Asian Championships?
It's no worse. Yeah, so really happy to win in Japan. So yeah, so of course I want to win in the Thailand, the Kings Cup also.
That's right. Are we going to see you in Poland?
Yeah, sure.
All right. That means you're going to be going for the whole tour now, right?
Hopefully, yes.
We'll get you back in Lake Havasu, I hope, too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes, and I've been giving some shout-outs. I remember just a young man with KMG, and you're running for the Fiquettes. And
Yep.
to see you now makes me very happy and the world happy.
Yeah,
I'm sure the
thanks so
Fiquettes
much.
are very proud of you.
Yep.
Would you like to thank some people?
Yeah, so yeah, really, I'm so happy. So really thanks for all of my sponsors, especially my team SKU 46H Racing and the Pro Watercraft Racing, the Chris Haggis, and my mechanic K1 Racing. Also my family. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Toshi, and congratulations, my friend.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right, that was absolutely so awesome, and that is the winner of the Pro Ski GP. We're just going to try and get Mohammed Al-Baz, our Kuwaiti rider, on his overall championship here in Japan. So they're working on getting him on over there. I'm sure his teammates are taking care of his boats here. So just a few moments here. We should have him here very shortly. I'm up in the tower. They're down on the beach, so it's great to have the communication between the riders and our champions down there with us. This has been a great time here in Japan. Thanks to a lot of the great people like Thai Airways International, 2W, the Sports Authority of Thailand, National Sports Development Fund, Freedom Racing, Sea-Doo, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Quakey Sense, Tone, Bell Factory, CZ Company, and of course, everything's been under the IJSBA for the sanctioning, the Asian Association of Waterjet Federation, and a big thank you to the JJSA, Japan Jet Sports Association, and of course, all part of the WGP #1 Water Jet World Grand Prix Series. And of course, our title sponsor, you can't forget, SIAM WATERCRAFT, as we're working on getting Mohammed Al-Baz. Mohammed Al-Baz, my friend, how are you doing?
Hi, how are you? Good. Nice
Good.
to see you.
Boy, what an incredible time. I'll tell you, Skinny Mo gave you a run for your money on that one, taking that, but you probably did the math in your head knowing you just had to stay where you are to win the championship.
Yeah, I know. I won Moto 1 and Moto 2. I come first and first. Moto 3, I come second. I push my teammate, Muhammad Burbaya, and my cousin to first place to come in the point in top 5 because he have some problem in Moto 2, and we do this plan.
How did it feel to raise that Kuwaiti flag on the world stage here in Japan and do it with your cousin? You guys shared that. I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, we work hard. Our team work hard to win this event, and hope so to can take the 24 season in the Kuwait again.
So we're going to see you in Poland. We're going to see you in Lake Havasu, and we're going to see you go for that overall World Kings Cup title in Thailand. Correct?
Yeah, correct. We will do our best in our jet ski to come level up, and also me and Muhammad Burbaya need to 3 round to in the top 3 position, inshallah.
Well, that was a great job. Did you have fun?
Yeah. The weather and the rain, very good.
Yeah, well, you already won anyways.
Nice place to race here, and a new championship, and we'll take it.
Well, would you like to thank some people for this championship?
Yeah, I think I will thank who do this championship here, and I will Japan to welcome to our jet ski championship here, and also I think my best team ever, Abdallah Burbaya and Yusuf Al-Bsairi, and our staff, all the team. Thank you for this job, and his do his job.
Now let me get this right. Say Baruch.
Thank
Say
you.
congratulations.
Yeah, Mabruk. Thank you.
Good job, my friend.
First place.
Mohammed Albaz, everybody. Great competitor. Congratulations to him. So stoked. And I want to thank everybody that's tuned in all around the world to watch the SIAM Watercraft WGP #1 Asian Championships from Osaka, Japan. For myself, Dave Arnold, and the entire crew, we want to thank you for watching here. We'll see you in Poland next time on the water.